video is for those of you that do not understand why a move out clean is taking a cleaner so long. This is literally a full move out cleaning video. Yes, it's long, so brace yourself, but you will see exactly what cleaners do when they're doing a move out clean. It is the most physically demanding type of clean that a cleaner can do. I was here for 2 full straight days. I'm a solo cleaner, so of course it's going to take me just a little more time than it would take a team. But every nook and cranny is going to get scrubbed when I come in to do this type of cleaning. And for a move out clean, I'm going to pull out every specialty tool and supply that I have to make sure the job gets done right and that every square inch is disinfected and sanitized and scrubbed. No matter how clean the previous owners were, a move out clean always takes at least 8 hours, and that is pushing it. It usually takes me 2 full days of cleaning to do a thorough job on any house, regardless of how clean it is. And if it's filthy, it's going to take more than 2 days to get it to standard. For move out cleans, I'm cleaning the interior and exterior of the home. So there's going to be cobwebs. They're going to get knocked down on the exterior. I'm going to sweep off patios, sweep out garages, and then I'm going to come in and detail the kitchen, the bathroom, every inch of the house. I'm going to take down light fixtures that I can safely remove, and I'm going to clean every light fixture, every ceiling vent, every ceiling fan. And then I'm going to vacuum and wipe out every cabinet and the outside of the cabinets as well. I will also get all the appliances inside and out, and then I will pull them out if I can safely remove them. I will also be removing every toilet seat in the house and getting underneath and giving them a really thorough scrub and disinfectant. And not every house needs the walls really detail cleaned. Sometimes they just need spot wipe. The homeowners in this house have lived here since 2004, so the walls needed to be dusted and they also needed a good wipe down. And that took me some time, but it was so worth it. It looked so good when I was done. This house had a lot of tile and hardwood flooring, so I brought in my Dupre Neat Steamer. This steamer is the steamer I use if there is a ton of tile and a huge bathroom with tile. The steamer also has a really large water tank, so I don't have to keep refilling it. I fill it up one time and then it does the whole house on that one tank of water. And I use it in the kitchen, bathroom, and it has so many different attachments so I don't cross-contaminate between the rooms. This is the steamer I bring for the really big jobs with lots of tile. And my spin mop was so helpful during this cleaning because it has chenille duster attachment head so I could dust the walls really effortlessly. I also have a long extending duster that I use for the higher ceilings, but I didn't have to keep changing between because I had both handy. And then I always vacuum the baseboards before I began wiping them down because there's dust and hair, and then I get all the corners and vacuum the floors, and then I steam them out. And I also make sure I get the interior of all appliances, and that includes the dishwasher. And I dust and hand wipe all fixtures that I can easily get to. This was a very tricky walk-in closet to clean because it was higher than I expected, and my step ladder didn't really go high enough, so I had to improvise. I tried to vacuum as much as I could because there was so much dust up there. I could hardly believe it. It made me sneeze so many times. For the hardwood floors, I prefer to use Zep hardwood floor cleaner. You never want to saturate the floors, and I always dry after mopping wood flooring to get all the excess water off the floors. And by the time I got to the fridge in this house, I was so wiped out. I made sure to order some food so I could get it done. From now on, I'm completing the fridge first because it is one of the most dreaded tasks that I have to do. Every fridge is so different. Some parts don't come out like other fridges do, or I have to pull the whole fridge out to get parts out. It just is so frustrating to me. I steam cleaned it and then I used Athos bathroom cleaner to give it a nice refreshing smell. It had a nasty odor in it, and normally I would leave a box of baking soda in there to absorb all the odor. And I didn't record like 3 of the rooms because I really just wanted to get done. I was so tired, and then I knew I had to clean the next day as well. So I didn't want to overdo it by recording longer than I had to. And the lighting in some houses is so bad, and I don't always have my specialty equipment with me when I'm recording, so that can be a pain as well. And recording just honestly adds a lot of extra time. Even though I enjoy doing it, it is very time consuming, and it is a job in itself. For all the exterior of the appliances and the top of this stovetop, I also used my steam cleaner, and it did a fabulous job. I made sure to wipe down every single door in the house. I'm not going to show every single door I cleaned, but I like to use Zep foaming wall cleaner or my Athos bathroom cleaner if it's just lightly dirty. And I also get the hair and dust before I begin wiping, either with my vacuum or with a microfiber cloth. And the previous owners were still moving out when I began cleaning, and they were actually going to sweep out the garage, but I could not help myself. I offered to do it. They were elderly and I just couldn't stand the thought of them having to do it. I was kind of kicking myself by the end of this clean because this was the last thing I had to do and I was so exhausted. But I could never let an elderly client clean out the garage when I can do it for them. And they've been moving for the last month and they are just completely wiped out, and I could tell. I just couldn't stand the thought of them doing it. And if you've watched till the end listening to me babble this whole time, you're amazing. Comment Moveout Cleaning so I know who watches till the end. And I hope this video was helpful for you. And when you're moving, I suggest you hire a cleaner if you can afford it, because it is a lot of work.